Hi guys, so we decided to do a Q&A on YouTube today because we tried, you tried Instagram stories and it wasn't very good.
Yeah, so we thought that the best way to put content out there is to do YouTube. It's something that we've both wanted to do for a very long time.
And I think it's quite nice that we're joining forces because like, you've had your blog a while now.
Yeah.
I've not even had mine a year, but I feel like we've both got our own styles.
Yeah, definitely.
So hopefully.
I think when we filmed last time, we were both very much like,
We didn't know
have
what
a
we were
niche.
doing.
We didn't know where we wanted to go. And now I think that we're both so like adamant of where we want to go. Like, I think now is the best time for us to start this YouTube and like grow on this journey together.
Yeah, because I think it's so hard to start something when you don't actually know what you want to do. Like, I feel like there's so many different sides to blogging and all that. It's just...
I think it's hard as well because like it's so easy to call yourself a blogger, which is a word that we will go on to later in the video.
I hate.
But we're both like so creative that we just want to like do something that we enjoy. You know, we spend a lot of time together.
Yeah.
So this is all we talk about when we're off camera. So we thought what better to just turn the camera on and talk about it with you guys and hope that like you enjoy it just as much as we're going to enjoy filming.
Yeah. So we put a couple of stories on our Instagram, asked for questions.
Yeah.
And just going to roll through them.
Yeah.
And hopefully yours is on there if you did ask a question.
Yeah, and if not, if you have got any questions and if you'd like to see us do like a Q&A in the future, just drop them in the comment box below.
Yeah. We'd like that. That'd be cool, wouldn't it?
Yeah. So do you want to start with yours?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm going to start with an easy one. Quite good timing. Autumn or spring?
Autumn.
See, right, I was thinking about this last night and I love autumn because it's like my 3 favourite months because everything's in it, like bonfire, Halloween, Christmas. Yeah, don't forget the main one. But I'm thinking spring because do you know when it's like dead like crisp and then like you like the sight of summer's coming and it's usually like when you go away
and it's like the type of weather you can actually still wear a jumper, but
yeah, like I love it when it comes from like coat, scarf, hat season to just wearing a jumper, like nice and crisp morning.
Don't have to lay it.
Yeah.
I thought you'd have gone autumn.
I know, yeah. But when I was thinking about it, I was like, actually, it could be the other way around.
Who knows?
What have you got?
One of mine is, so how tall are you both? Mine should be, how short are you?
Yeah, we're quite...
I think we are very different in heights, especially when Emily's got boots on.
I'm sure I'm like 5'8". I think I am. What are you?
Like 5'3".
No, you're not.
Yeah, no, I actually am.
I didn't know you were that bad. That's
I
why.
didn't know you were that small.
I didn't know you were that bad. That's so bad. I didn't realise. That's why when I wear boots, I must be like 6 foot.
That's why when I say like you look really tall, like even when I wear boots, I'm probably about 5'5", like at my peak.
Yeah, I never realised that. Like I've just been trying a coat on that was drastically too big, but that's probably why something
and
like that would
like come up to your calves. So if I was to try that on, that would probably like hit my
ankles. I didn't realise that. It'd look really good. Okay, I've got favourite shoes to wear.
Now, if you would have asked my 18-year-old self this, I would have said heels.
Yeah, I don't think I own hardly any heels anymore.
But trainers or nice boots all the way. For sure.
Literally, I think trainers. Like, I've got so many pairs of boots. I'm literally looking at them lined up down there. But trainers, like, they're just so
I think they just go with everything, especially like a white trainer.
Yeah.
Like,
that's like
you can wear a white trainer with a with a blazer, with tights, with shorts, with
even like a really formal coat. Like, it just looks so good.
There's so many different ways that you can wear like a trainer.
I feel like it as well, looking on Instagram, looking at like the fashion trends, everything, whether it's really smart related. It's been put with trainers. And I think at one like time, if I came out with blazer and trainers, my mum would be like, what are you doing? That's 2 styles that don't mesh.
But now it's like the norm to like mix things up and like go out of your comfort zone.
Yeah, I think it's
trainers
really...
for sure.
Okay, what have you got?
So cats or dogs?
This is really hard for
and
me.
I feel like if Shannon's watching this, she's going to be screaming because she knows for a fact what I'm going to say.
I think cats, like, but that's so weird. I don't know. Because, like, recently, I think because I've been around cats and like
Yeah.
kittens especially because they're so cute, and in work they had kittens, so that probably
I think you're
doesn't
just
help.
more drawn to it, aren't you?
Yeah, like I think just because I've been around them, I'm like, oh, I could do. And with a kitten or a cat, I wouldn't feel as mean to leave them for like an hour. Like, do you know what I mean?
No,
I
I know what
couldn't
you're
leave
saying.
a dog.
They like look after themselves, don't they? A cat?
Yeah, like, and a dog, like, I've got to go out in the rain to walk it. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, busy lifestyle.
Yeah,
Suits a kitten.
Yeah, I think you've got to be like, if you're
If
going
you've got
to
a
get a
dog,
dog, you've got to like
be there.
give it a lot of your time.
But I'm not saying that you can leave your cat for hours on end, because
Yeah,
I wouldn't want to do
your
that.
cat.
I wouldn't want to do that either. But yeah, cats definitely.
I'm dog person all the way.
You've got a dog, so that's why. Because
I don't think it's even that though. I think because it's not that I don't like cats. I think it's just because our whole family has grew up with dogs. It's like something that we've all like known. Like I think the only person in our family that had cats was like my nan's mum, and she had like 50 cats.
That's
and like
enough to put anyone off.
That put my nan off, and I think obviously growing up with my nan, it's rubbed off on me.
Yeah.
So it's not like I hate them or like I would see one come to harm. It's just I'm definitely a dog person.
Yeah.
And they give the best cuddles.
Yeah, I know. I feel like they're more of a companion than.
Yeah, definitely.
A cat.
Yeah.
Which is a bit hard. Oh, funniest memory of us both in school.
This is quite a hard one because I didn't enjoy school at all, so
It's
to like
so
think
weird.
of a memory, and I think when we've been asked this question, like what will seem funny to us may not seem funny to you guys, because obviously it's like if you're in the moment you have to like experience it.
But it's so weird because like obviously friendships have like ups and downs and stuff.
Of course they do.
But I always remember, it's not even funny, but like I always remember it as both I think, I don't know if you stormed out of class. I think you might have, probably. And someone was trying to say that I said something, and I was shouting at you saying, I haven't said it, she's lying. Like, and I just remember us going at each other, and me and Sophie, I feel like you are quite stubborn like me, and we're just there like looking at each other like, no, you said that. And I was like, no, I didn't. And there was this other girl stood there like just not saying anything, so it just proved like it wasn't true.
I remember now.
Do you remember? And
I know exactly what
and
you're
I don't know why, but that's the memory I remember in school. It like, I don't know if it's because it haunts me, like, because like we're such good friends.
Yeah.
And like, but then it shows in a way that, yeah, we had to yell at each other, but like we never said anything nasty.
No.
And I think we both believed that we actually did believe each other in the end.
Of course.
And like didn't let someone come between us. But like it makes me laugh because it shows like how our friendship's grown. Like something like that these days, we just laugh shrug
about it
now, like off our shoulders, and we didn't even like think, oh no, like what if it's true? Because I know I could just go to Sophie and be like, have you said this? And she'd be like, yeah, actually I did say that.
Or, but there would be probably now a reason behind it. But like when you're in school, like it's just you're growing up. I don't think you like know, like when I was like 15, I didn't know who I was. I didn't know what I wanted. I just thought like, I think I was just winging everything. And
I think it's hard not to offend other people because, you know,
definitely.
It is easy to say stuff like, or be like, oh, I didn't like a coat or something like that.
I think when you're younger, you don't like understand like the implications that it can like affect someone.
No, like how, like I know people say they're not sensitive, but
oh, you definitely are when you're younger.
Like, and you just don't realise it, and you're just growing in that way.
The only thing that I can actually think of in the top of my head was when it snowed. I'm sure it was like year 8 or year 9, and we went on to the Astro, and there's a photo of us, and we both just got these ginger eyebrows because our like foundation had like come off. I'm sure we were wearing like Dream Matte Mousse or something, and all you can see in the like picture is just our ginger eyebrows.
Oh my god.
And that was
Did you have blonde hair then?
And I had like long blonde hair. And it's on Facebook. So I'm going to have to insert it here so that you can actually see like how cringe it was. But that's like...
I've probably got like the most reddest nose.
Yeah, I think we both just looked an absolute mess. But that is the only thing that like comes to mind, because when I think of school, like I think of a lot of bad memories.
Yeah.
there was a lot of like negativity. You know, we had such a big like group of us that it was
We
so
did.
hard to like
A big friendship group, definitely.
like it was so hard to like be everyone's friend and then not be a falling out.
Yeah, and I think as well, when I look, I feel like we had a lot of like different styles we went through, like makeup, hair,
like we used to
even
wear
stuff
like
we wore.
blusher. Like blusher was
Yeah.
like our thing.
Like pure pink.
Pure pink.
I swear, like it was like £1 blusher, and we used to love like
Just
there's a
sit there
natural
for
collection one in Boots. And do you remember?
Yeah, and it's like
there's like a really
£2.50.
pink, yeah, and there's a really pink one in there. But I really wish I knew there was that bright pink one. I wish I knew where we got it from, because it makes me laugh.
Was it not
every time.
MUA?
Maybe.
Because it was in like a long.
Yeah, it was. It
and
was in like a
popper.
rectangle.
I'm sure it was an MUA one.
Yeah.
And like we literally every morning we would literally put so much blusher
There's literally
on.
photos.
And in my
Especially.
actual like leavers book, like a couple of people have even put like pink is the future.
Yeah.
Because they like
It
took the
literally
mick out
was.
of us.
But like it was so funny because on photos there's some photos of us like doing, I don't know what we were doing, but it was as if we were doing the photo shoot in my bedroom. Right.
That was after a Halloween party.
Was it?
Yeah, I remember that.
Literally, it looks like we put an effect on our cheeks because it's so
because
pink.
it's that pink.
And it's like, it's not even that, it's literally drawn like, it's as if it's
in
so
a
round.
circle.
It's in a circle. It never used to be like, oh, we'll blend it up our cheek. It was like just on our apples of our cheeks.
That was just like a school disaster. But then at the time we thought it was great. Like we thought
I thought it was really cool. I feel like it's like at the start though of like messing with makeup.
Yeah.
And like brands of makeup weren't big at that time.
No, of course
really.
they weren't. It was literally like Maybelline, Revlon,
Rimmel.
and Rimmel.
Yeah.
Like they were like the only things that we used to use.
It's really weird.
It's crazy, isn't it? So the next one is, how many countries have you both visited? I think you should start because you visited a lot.
I can't think how many. It's got to be 10 or more. It's got to be.
Yeah.
Definitely. I feel like though I've been more on like city breaks.
Yeah, like European breaks and like actual like
long haul.
Like
yeah,
holidays.
like I think the furthest I've done is maybe about 4 hours. I think Croatia was 4 hours, around there. And then obviously because of the cruise we've seen loads.
Yeah.
But yeah, I can't think. It must
it's
be
a
more
hard
than
one,
10.
isn't it, to think at the top of your head?
It must be more
you
than
have
10.
visited a lot of places, haven't you?
Yeah, I always think like I feel really lucky to be like going to so many people, like places at a young age. Like I don't think you realise
it all as well.
Yeah.
And like if you think about it, like a lot of city breaks out there are very cheap. Like if you look and book in advance.
Yeah.
Like we went to Amsterdam like 2 years ago, and like together we paid like under £200, and it was like we had an amazing hotel.
Yeah.
We were so central.
Yeah.
Like if that's something that you're interested in, just keep looking. I think
as well, if you steer away from package holidays, like I don't really.
They're so much better to do them individually.
Yeah, like I don't think there's like a website that I know that does good package deals that like
not
would
actually
suit
going
me.
Like long haul, like when we went to Florida, obviously ours was like a full package deal, and we obviously found that going for 3 weeks was cheaper than going for 2. And if we were to book it separate, like the flights alone were like 1,500. So unless you're going like long haul, I think do it individually because there's so many like cheaper options out there.
Exactly. And I think when we went to Santorini we did it separate.
Did you? It's so much. I think it's so much easier to do it separate as well. Obviously, I think the only thing is if you're travelling outside of Europe, is making sure you've got your transfers.
That's what I mean, yeah. So we used our hotel for transfers there.
Yeah.
But like, yeah, you definitely have to be careful with stuff like that because you wouldn't want to be. I think that's the only thing, like, yeah, it's okay, you can book your flight. Isn't it? Yeah, you can do your hotel, but I think if you've not got the confidence to be like, yes, like, we're getting this transfer and stuff like that, I don't think maybe packages are better.
No, I don't think so.
I don't know.
Okay, so sticking with travel, the next one is, where do you really, really want to go?
Mine's gonna be Japan. Like,
really?
Yeah, I literally, like, I always think, like, oh, America, like, stuff like that. But then I'm like, oh, Japan just looks amazing. Like, I'd love to go. to like the hustle and bustle in the city and then go to the other part, which is like the
See it all
old temple and stuff
different.
like that. Yeah, like, and getting the bullet train, imagine that. The bullet train, it's like it doesn't take hardly any time to go from one to another.
I've not seen that, I don't know.
Oh my god, have you not?
That, no.
Oh my god, okay, I need to
I'll
show
have
you.
to Google it. I'd like to go to Australia.
Would you?
Yeah.
I wouldn't have thought that.
Really? I think...
What, like, would you do the Outbacks and that as well?
I think if I was going to go, I'd want to go for, like, a long time. Like I said before, we went to Florida for 3 weeks and we didn't even, like, touch the surface with what we could actually do. Like, there's so much to do. But I just think going to Australia, like, I just find it would be just, like, such an amazing experience.
I think that's what it is as well. Like, if you go somewhere like that, the travel takes out of it as well. So
yeah,
you
so
want
you
to
have
go at
to
least
go
2
for a
weeks or
long
more.
time so that, like, you don't get jet lagged and things like that. But I want to do it while I'm young, so, like, I've got all this, like, experience behind me before, like, I, like, start making, like, proper, like, life choices.
Decisions. Yeah. Like, I wouldn't want to settle down and be like, I've not visited the places
that you really wanted to go to.
Like, I know it works different for everyone, but
yeah, of course it does.
I feel like if I had, like, my own place and I was settled and everything, I don't think I'd think, like, oh, let's save all this money
and you
go
got
for
to
a
think
massive
as well,
holiday.
if you're living somewhere, like, this is just how I see it, and you've got a mortgage and you're going away for a whole month, that mortgage for that month, you've still got to pay for that house.
Yeah, like, there's...
Like, I understand that there are people, like, in a very good position that can do that and don't worry about things like that. But, like, for someone who hasn't got a home, like, I see that as a very big, like, advantage at the moment. Like, to do things while I'm young.
It is.
And not to put any pressure on the fact that, like, there's people our age that have got babies, they're getting married, like...
Yeah.
Yes, I'm engaged, but, like, that doesn't stop anything in life.
Yeah, I feel like it's how you're driven. Like, you know, some people are made to be, like, settled down and stuff like that. We've got friends who are amazing.
That's why we're, like, so strong as friends now, because it's something that we want, and, like, we're not forcing each other to, like, do something that we don't want to do. Like, we understand, like, where each other is coming from, and the respect that, like, we just want to enjoy ourselves and just do things while we can. I think it's, like,
nice as well that it's not like, oh, other friends got kids or whatever.
Yeah.
Oh, like,
but it's nice
married.
that we've got friends.
Yeah.
Like, we've got, like, one of our best friends is, like, currently, like, pregnant at the moment. Like, she's gonna pop soon, but, like, that's just in her nature to be a mum. Like, she was made to be a mum. Like, she's a fantastic mum.
But I love, like, I love how it's not, like, competition with everyone. Like,
yeah, of course.
That you have to all be at the same level at the same time.
Yeah.
It really
There's
doesn't
no competition.
work like that, and I think it's quite nice.
Yeah, I think it's nice. And, like, it's so nice that, like, our families are supportive of that as well.
Yeah, yeah.
And, like, our partners, like, cause they're obviously both a little bit older, aren't they? So it's, like, it's nice that they're not, like, right, we need to do this, and it's just, like, at your own pace.
It's nice to be laid back, definitely.
Yeah, especially when we're, like, so high maintenance as well, I think.
I'm not high maintenance.
No, I'm just joking. So the next one, this is your one.
Did you go to uni? What did you study? Okay, so we both went to uni. Polar opposite sides.
Very polar opposite.
So I went to Liverpool uni and I studied criminology. I think when I went there, though, I didn't see my degree as necessarily a job. I think I wanted it as, like, a life experience, like,
to experience.
Yeah, I think it gives me a lot of confidence, like, as well, like, the critical thinking of it all, how to write and, you know, stuff like that. And I think the whole of that really did help, because obviously there are paths to lead off from it, but, like, maybe coming out of it, I've realised I love it, but maybe it's not something I want to do every day.
Yeah, of course.
And I think as well, I'd probably have to up sticks to.
But you got, like, the full university experience.
Yeah,
didn't you?
so I went and lived there 3 years, from, like, a quiet town as well.
Yeah.
To a city. It was quite a culture shock.
Yeah, definitely.
But I think, like, that was good for me, and I did enjoy it. But I do think it's very, like, hit and miss if people go nowadays.
Yeah,
like,
it's because nowadays it's not a necessity, but, like, at the same time, like, there's more pressure on young people to go to uni and get a good degree.
Yeah.
But I think if you know what you want to do and you don't need a degree to do it, then don't go just because it's like the social norm to do it.
Yeah.
Like, you might have the pressures from people to do it, but if
Yeah.
you don't want to do it, you don't have to do it, because let me tell you, it's a lot of work.
It is.
Like, if you think you just want to go and party, you want to go and,
Yeah.
you know, make friends, yeah, that's fine, but at a consequence, your studies are gonna, like...
Yeah, flop,
are gonna
like,
be compromised.
Because I think after the first year as well, it really sets in, like, how much work there is and stuff like that. But at the same time, I think it's an amazing experience, and I think you do gain a lot from it. Like, I think it is a shame, like, obviously people do come out of degrees, and like the whole thing about it is you got a degree but you haven't got a job, and like stuff to do with your degree. Like, I know a guy who did history and he works like in a supermarket, but he's happy. Like, he, you know, has obviously done that course and he's learned so much about it. Like, why not in that aspect? But at the same time, don't go because your friend's going, because I think that's why you do struggle after the first year, isn't it?
Yeah, I think so. So Emily studied in Liverpool, which is like that way, and then I studied in Bangor Uni. I've literally just finished my master's degree, so I
don't know how you did a master's.
I did 3 years at undergrad, and I studied my law, and then at masters I did law and financial banking. Initially I didn't want to do my masters, but after doing research and figuring like the pay difference, like it's absolutely crazy. Like, I'm not gonna say like masters was easy. It was a year. It was probably like one of the hardest years of my life. Like, the work is very intense, you know, you have to put your all into it. And aside from that as well, like holding down a job and doing university is very hard. So I feel like if you want to do a master's, then definitely look into it, and don't just do it because you think, oh, it's another year of uni. You know, like, it's another year of fun.
Freedom,
it's like it completely strips you of your freedom. And like, when I handed in my like dissertation, like the weight that was like lifted off me was like,
I bet it was
nothing I've ever felt in my whole entire life.
I just think like it's amazing that you had like the patience to do that.
Yeah, because at times I wanted to quit, I wanted to give up.
I do think sometimes it's draining, but I think if you guys have any questions about that or want to see more about that, I think we've probably got a lot to share.
I think there's a lot that we could probably go into. And like, into that as well comes like organisation, you know, and there's a lot of things. Like, I think you have to train your mind a lot of the time to tell yourself that, you know, you may doubt yourself, but if you couldn't do it, you wouldn't be there.
But at the same time, like, I remember before I went, obviously on YouTube there was like uni like hauls, like what they're taking and stuff like that, but like as well, like what it is going to be like when you're settling in and stuff. Like, I remember like just like trying to search on YouTube like videos of like what to expect, like, you know,
and you never get like the full experience.
Like, I know it's only an hour away, but I just remembered like being like, oh, like what if I hate it, like what's it going to be like? And I think sometimes there's not enough like maybe positive as well experiences and like stuff online for people to make the decision of if they want to go. I think there was nothing like that when we were doing our forms for ours.
No, I don't think there was, because I remember my UCAS, like, it was just so rushed because it was something I wanted to do so bad. And like, I waited for clearance so that I got accepted straight away. But there's so much that we could go into. So like you said, if you do want a video on like university tips and tricks and like things that we've learned, then like, just leave a comment in the box, and like we could definitely go into that a little bit more.
That'd be good.
Next question is favourite food, and I know exactly what you're gonna say.
I don't know. Why have I had a mind blank? I've had such a mind blank.
No. You know what your favourite food is. Pasta. Pizza.
Italian. I'm saying this as if I didn't go to Italian until the other night.
I think you'll I've answered Emily's question before.
I think so. That's why I like going to Italy.
Because there's so many carbs.
It's so bad.
The carbs
like,
queen.
When we went to Budapest the other month, I think that's what we were looking for. I was like, oh, I really want pizza.
Yeah, because you were saying it was like,
oh my god,
so
because
carby.
we went to that Italian there, and I had like
you had that,
like gnocchi in the like dish, and then a big massive
stole,
pizza.
Like,
yeah,
Jack's pizza.
I stole my partner's pizza as well. I'm like such a foodie. It's so bad, really bad. Like, but I'm trying to get into like more healthy, like but nice food. Because like, what's the point in being so healthy that doesn't taste nice?
Yeah, I know.
Like, what would yours be? Chinese?
So controversial, isn't it? I want to say Chinese, but I'm only saying that because my part-time job is working in a Chinese, and although what you see on the menu is what you get served, what Chinese people actually eat is completely different.
I bet it is.
And let me tell you, if I could eat Chinese food every day for the rest of my life, I would.
I love it, like, literally.
Like,
and it's got to be my favourite takeaway.
And it's so healthy. Like, you don't actually think, but like, all they primarily use is vegetables, fish, pork, chicken. You know, there's so many options.
Yeah.
But none of it is on the menu.
I bet it isn't.
And that's what I really like the fact that I can enjoy these foods. And like, it's so nice.
See, like, I think that like goes hand in hand with travelling as well. Like, I love going
There's a Chinese everywhere you go.
Yeah, like, but not even that, like, trying the food of the country. Like, I love doing that.
Yeah,
like,
I enjoyed all the
cool.
American food. But then after like a couple of weeks, I was like...
I feel like the portion sizes that would, like, do me in.
They did me in.
Like...
But my partner could probably eat about 7 meals for one, so...
I love that.
But... yeah, I think cultural food is like the best thing about going to a different city.
Yeah, and I feel like most times we meet up, we go for food.
What should we do? Are we sad? Food. Are we happy? Let's go for food.
Yeah, literally it is.
But it's something that we enjoy and like...
It's quite funny, really, yeah.
Isn't it?
But like, I feel like I don't really like change,
yeah. I think that's what we don't do a lot of. We don't try new things.
But like, I feel like maybe Wagamama's and Nando's, like, can that be like just not we'll pretend that's not a chain, but like we like to go to like all the independent like restaurants, like the cities that we go to, like we always try to like new places all the time
to support like other businesses.
Yeah, I do like that. Okay, signature scent. What's your signature scent? I think if you were to live with like one perfume, what would it be? Oh my god, that one, that a Gardenia one that I have all the time. There's a Zara perfume. Yeah. That's like, I think it's about £10 or £12. It's called Gardenia, and oh my god, the amount of like compliments I got on it as well. Like, I've been sat in the hairdressers, like being asked, people have walked past me in work, they're like, what have you got on? Like, it's really strong.
It's a nice scent as well.
And like, even like, do you know like the Jo Malone scents? Like, someone's like said like, mine doesn't last that long, and I'm wearing like Jo Malone, like you can't even smell it, and I'm like, oh my god, like
I think it's such a strong on different smell. People as well. Yeah, isn't it? Like if I was to wear it, it would probably smell completely different on me than what it would on you. Yeah, but yeah, definitely Gardenia. Yeah. What's yours? I think my signature scent would be Tom Ford Black Orchid. Like, I've only recently discovered it in like the past 2 years or something. I don't think I've smelled it. Oh, I need to smell it. It actually smells amazing. It's not something I would wear every day because obviously Tom Ford is quite expensive. Yeah. But every single time I wear it, I get so many compliments. I love that. Like, and you only need like 1 or 2 spritz. Yeah. And like, it literally does last the whole day. But if I was going for something a little bit more subtle, I'd say either my Zara one, or this is like high school days, my Britney Spears Fantasy. Oh my god, yeah. Like, the amount of bottles I have gone through since school is actually unbelievable. I find that so weird that we both have like everyday perfumes, and then like my other perfume would be the C Passion by Giorgio Armani. Yeah. And like, it's so weird that we have like 2 completely different scents as well. I wouldn't want to like wear the expensive one every day and going through like, I don't know, it's something ridiculous, really like £80 or something for the bottle. But like, when you wear it, then you feel like more luxurious because like, it's more of like an expensive thing that like you wear when like you're feeling really good. Yeah, definitely. It's nice. And I think as well, like, I always like the is it the Eau de Parfum? Like, I don't like a parfum over a toilette, because it lasts it just lasts so much longer. It does, doesn't it? Like, I'm like, if you're gonna buy one at such expensive, you may as well buy it properly. Yeah, for sure. That's so funny that you can remember your own scent. I love that you had that question and I was like straight away like, yeah, I know what mine is. It's it's not something you think about. Like,
No,
obviously
it's not.
you've got so, like, of a morning, like when I put a perfume, I just pick up whatever.
Yeah, you do.
Unless I'm going out, and then I'll think, right, shall I put this on? Shall I put this on?
It's like more of a like signature bottle as well. Yeah, that's funny. Okay, best and worst thing of being a blogger. Like we said before,
we're just going to clear this up before we even start.
I'd never ever class myself as something like that.
As a blogger, no. I've got it. It's such a controversial topic.
Well, no, because at the same time, I've just clicked now, like it's on my Instagram, like it's my name and then it says / like travel blogger on mine. What have you got on yours? Lifestyle blogger.
Lifestyle blogger, yeah.
Yeah, and obviously we both have blogs, but then at the same time, like if I was seeing someone in the street or like what do you do? Because sidetracking the other week, someone said to me like, what do you do in your free time? Like, have you got enough hobbies and stuff like that? And I found it really hard to describe like what I do, and I was just like, oh, like I take photos like with clothes.
Because if you said something like I'm a creative like blogger, people would be like, what is that?
Yeah.
Like there's such like a wide variety of what a blogger is nowadays that I think anybody, and I'm not saying this in about anyone, can class themselves as a blogger.
Could.
Like and no matter whether you've got 100 followers, 10,000 followers, if you're a blogger, you're a blogger.
Yeah.
But I think, to be completely honest, if you're put in a niche of bloggers, that hides your identity completely.
Yeah, and I think as well, like, you know, with these like brand partnerships and stuff like that, like I remember telling Mum, I was like, oh, I'm gonna be a brand partner. She was like, what is that? Like, and when you're describing it to people, like they obviously don't know the scale of it. Like you could have 100 followers and you could be a partner with someone, and you could, you could be on the million scale or whatever. And I think it's so hard to not look like you're a bit too big for your boots or whatever. Like I'm not really a flaunty person. I don't think you would be either.
Like every single thing that I have received, like I completely appreciate, because years and years ago of like dreaming about wanting to do this, like that, although it's not your goal, like obviously everyone's goal primarily is to make money and receive nice things, but every time a brand actually seeks you out and asks if you want to be sent their item, and when you get that item in your hand and you know that they've personally selected you, it's such a nice feeling.
But like I think as well, like I don't know how to say it, but like you have people on there who support you and like who are dead nice, you know, and I think that as well,
it does help.
I think that plays a big part in it, because take all these brands away, you've got that support from them people, and I think people are so focused on, I want this deal, I want this money and stuff like that, which I think is the worst part of blogging, because
I think the worst part is the jealousy. Because people, as much as people want to see you do good, they wish it was them. And
I think the word I was probably looking for before is people feel entitled to all these like money ads, blah blah blah, and I think that's kind of taken away from the creativity of you know, just literally sitting at my desk typing on the laptop. Like I remember
it's like an outlet, isn't it?
There was a movie, it's called, I'm sure it's called Perfect Man or something, and it's got Hilary Duff in it, and I always remember she used to have a blog on hers, and I just used to see like that's all she used to use her laptop for. Like she used to open it up, start writing about her mum's like love life and that, and I think that used to always make me think like, oh, I wish I could do that. It's just writing something, putting it out there and hoping that it helps someone.
But then at the same time, if you don't do it, you don't know if people are going to enjoy it.
No, you don't.
Like I started a series on my blog, I finished it now, called Mental Health Mondays, and the engagement that I received on Instagram was actually crazy. Like you don't realise, like, because you don't ever think people are going to read it, and you don't think people are going to interact, but even if you just hear of like one person to say that, like,
I needed to hear one person's read it as well,
I find that so rewarding.
It makes it worth
it. I think so, and it makes you appreciate things a little bit more.
It does, and I think it makes you want to put time into it. Definitely,
I think so. So we've got one more question left.
Okay, what is it? Let's talk Instagram. Okay.
So this is a question that was left and it just said, let's talk Instagram. I think we should keep this very brief because I feel like if we start on a tangent, we could be here for a while.
Yeah, I know.
I love Instagram personally.
Yeah.
I enjoy scrolling through it every morning. I'm on it probably a couple of hours a day. Like I don't think anyone can say, oh, I don't check Instagram.
Yeah.
Like a lot. I love it. I love the positivity, but then at the same time, I also hate it because I'm so caught up in the fact that I feel I should look a certain way. I should be doing what people are doing. And it's only recently that I've took myself out of that situation and I've thought, I'm not like them people. I am myself and I will continue to do the things I want to do. And if people don't like that, then they won't follow me. And if people want to see that, they will follow me.
I think that's why I had my Instagram and then I made a different one.
Yeah.
I think I did that because one, maybe I was a bit scared that the people who I already had on there wouldn't like that style, wouldn't want to see it, yeah, or like didn't know that side of me. And I think from doing that, it put me in the mindset of, right, this is a new platform, like new people, like I'm going to do what I want. And I think you can get caught up as well, looking at celebrities and that and stuff like that. Like,
I think, sorry to butt in, I know you're doing it, but I honestly don't follow
I don't
any influencers,
which is why I think it's so good I started my new account, because on that new account I wasn't following any celebrities, any like massive
I just
people.
want to see real life things,
it literally
not people like, I know we're sat here talking about like brand deals and things like that, but they have such big audiences and they know, these brands know that they're going to make hundreds of pounds from these people. But I would rather see somebody genuine promote this product and think, actually, it's a real person that wants to use this product. Maybe I would like it as well.
And I think as well, probably one of the biggest things that's been like put out there is Instagram's not the reality.
No, of course it's not. No, this is so true.
The amount of people as well who I've seen wear a top, wear a dress, you know, not hating on any of that, but I think, you know, you don't actually see them in real life wearing anything like that. And
like,
I think
they could be sat uploading that photo whilst they've been crying in bed. Like, nobody has any idea about the power of Instagram. And
I think it's so mad that as well, you know, someone might wear an outfit, get an outfit for Instagram, and then never wear it again. Like,
and that all comes down to the fact that, like, you want to fit in. Like, I think if you want to wear something, who cares what people think? Like, it's your body. You don't have to like seek permission of someone or for any validation for absolutely anything.
And I think as well, when I first started mine, I got told like, you need to put stuff on there that like other people are like, you need to see what other people are wearing, like you need to make sure other people like it. And I was just like, no, because that takes away from you.
Takes away from what you like.
It does. So I think at an early time in it, it did.
It come well, didn't it?
Yeah, I did connect. Like,
I think it was the best thing you could have done.
I think if I was younger as well, I think it would affect me a lot more.
Yeah.
Which is something like that in uni, like I heavily wanted to look into, like social media, the effects it has on women and like oppression in a way, like
and how it does make you feel.
I think it does. It's a hard one because it's a nice platform, but I think you can be sucked into the negativity.
I think you've just got to be like, you've got to know what you want to do, and I think as soon as you know what you want to do,
you're fine.
Nothing else will matter.
I think you just got to be strong-minded.
Yeah,
definitely.
I think so.
Yeah.
So that's all of our questions.
Ooh.
So we hope you enjoyed this video.
So we're going to finish off our pumpkin spice lattes that we got. Hopefully they're not stone cold with all that talking. But yeah, any comments, put them below. Any other topics you want us to talk about, let us know. Like, we are really newbies to this, so if it's crap, we apologise. We're hoping we get better. And there's some fun things to come. Yeah, definitely.
We're so excited like for all the things we've got planned. If you'd like to see like future videos, then please click on the subscribe button, Don't forget to turn on the notification bell so that when we upload you don't miss any of our videos.
Yeah.
And please leave a comment, as it would mean so much
yeah
to us.
And I think as well, if you want to see more of our like daily lives and stuff like that, go on our Instagram,
because we are gonna follow us on Instagram,
and we're gonna
everything linked below.
Hashtag Soph N Ems on there.
Yeah.
Anything to do with this.
If you'd like to get like involved in any way, then please come and speak to us on Instagram. Because we'd absolutely love to connect with you. See you again soon.
Bye.